All right,
I don't know why yours is so bad and mine is okay.
we're live. Let's get set up real quick.
We're alive? Yo, dude, we have a whole total 0 viewers right now. So.
We're getting propped up against the snack, so let's back up a little.
That's gonna annoy me. All right, here we go. It's fine.
Oh, here we go. Right here. Because there's ice on my car. All right,
Ice
I don't know.
on your car.
I don't know if
just
you-
Buffalo things, I guess.
I don't know if y'all can hear us or not, but here we go.
I don't know if you can check it on your phone or not.
No, I have like no service. So.
All right, well, we're live then.
What's up, dudes? We are live here. Our first Lamentable podcast live.
Yeah, live streaming and tailgating for the Buffalo Bills versus Miami Dolphins wild card playoff game 2023.
These are sodas. These are not alcoholic
Silly
beverages.
sodas. Very silly soda.
Yeah, they're not. So don't strike us down, YouTube. Thank you.
We're legal age. It's okay. There was a time when we weren't, but it's okay now. What are they going to do?
Yeah, arrest us for the past. Lol. Yeah. So yeah, we're here, parked at our usual tailgate spot.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I moved the camera a little. I have to grab another beer real quick.
I got to grab me one. If you could. Yeah, we out here chilling. It's, 10 o'clock in the morning. We were here 2 hours ago because that's what you do when you tailgate for a Buffalo Bills playoff game, even though it doesn't have to be a playoff game.
It doesn't have to be a playoff game.
It doesn't have to be a playoff game for Josh and I to show up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we left at like 7:30. Got here pretty early. No traffic, which is a banger. Not looking forward
That's
to
why
the
you
traffic.
leave at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, literally. I'm not looking forward to the traffic on the way back, but whatever, it'll do. Made it through last time, and it was probably... All right, it's probably going to be worse this time.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or we'll just wait longer. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really make a difference.
So, we were here last week, but we didn't actually go into the game. We had some friends here that went to the game.
If you watch the 100 subscriber special, you'd have known that
is
we,
true.
we
Yeah.
tailgated.
Yeah.
The OG fans, they know.
The 9 people that watched
Yeah.
10 seconds of that video, even though it's only like 40 seconds long.
Literally.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited. Gonna get hammered. I'm not quite there yet, but I've had a few in me. So
I'm starting to get a buzz. It's cold. I haven't had a whole lot of food. I had that Tim Hortons sandwich. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm like 3.5 beers in now, so.
Yeah, this is number 4 for me, I believe. I don't remember. You don't keep count when you're at something like this.
Hell no.
You figure it out by how fucked up you are. You're like, oh, I probably had about 17 of them.
Now you realize after the game's over, you're like, damn, I was pretty drunk, wasn't I?
I'm probably not gonna try to get super hammered because the
You
last
gotta drive. I don't.
Well, yeah, I'm usually by halftime. Even if I get really drunk by halftime, I'm usually
No,
fine.
by halftime, when you gotta like slow down or keep going. Like I said, I don't gotta drive, so I'm gonna buy way over expensive beers at the stadium, and they're gonna absolutely destroy me. And we'll see.
The one time when the most drunk I've been at a Bills game was when we went to that Ravens game. We went to that Ravens game and I just got hammered as fuck. I don't know. Out of all the games we've ever been to, we went to the Ravens game and I just drank so many fucking beers. And I remember sitting there like dozing off, like kind of like during the game. And I'd hear like a whistle or an announcement and I'd be like, oh shit.
No, I've been there before. The most drunk I ever got at a Bills game was a Jets game when Sam Darnold still played for the Jets. I don't know what year it was. It might have been 2018 or 2019. I can't remember. And I literally remember sitting there for like the first half and like dozing off. And it finally got to halftime and I'm like, oh damn, shit, there's a game going on right now. I think the Bills lost that day too, so you can probably figure it out what game that was. I don't know.
We've been to actually quite a few Bills games.
Yeah, we have been to a couple. We usually try to go to a couple a year, at least one. That's why.
Yeah.
This year, I mean, we didn't. The ticket prices for last week's game, which was a regular season game, and today's game, which is a playoff game, were roughly the same. And it was kind of like, well, we can only go to one game, so I'd rather go to a playoff game than go to whatever the Week 18 game.
Right.
So that's why we're here today.
What a world we live in. There's 18 NFL weeks now.
Yeah, right? pretty soon there's going to be freaking 19 or 20. There's going to be 20, actually, because I think they wanted to go to 18 games. But we'll see. That's still a couple years away. Not going to go into the NFLPA contract negotiations. We'll see when that comes up a couple years from now. Hopefully, all of y'all will still be subscribed to Lamentable podcast when we're talking about that.
Yeah, in 2026.
Yeah, whatever fucking year that shit is in. Don't worry, we'll still be here. We don't got anything else going on in our lives. So.
Oh boy, work and pay bills for the rest of my life. Yeah,
pretty much. The American dream, girl. Let's go.
So, yeah, I mean, I really like going to Bills games. This year we couldn't go to really many because all the tickets have always been really fucking high this year.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's like, well, if I'm going to pay $170 for tickets, may as well make the game be important. Not that they're not all important, but like this one's actually important because if you don't win, you're not going to keep going.
The like every home game this year has been like $200 or more for no fucking reason. Yeah. There was a one we almost went to. What game was that?
It was the Browns game.
Yeah, the Browns game.
It got moved to Detroit because of the blizzard.
That kind of sucked.
But because of the blizzard, the tickets like kept dropping in price like the week leading up to it.
They were like $45.
So we were like, oh, let's go get tickets. But then it was like the Thursday before the game, and they moved it to Detroit. So we were kind of salty about that.
I was super weird. I was at work and I was like, let's fucking go. I'm going to a Bills game this weekend. Like, let's go. And then they were like, it was Friday. It was that Friday.
Yeah.
And they moved it to the fucking Detroit, and I was like, damn.
Sad times.
Could have gone to a damn Bills game for $40.
I mean, we used to do that all the time from
literally
when Ty God was the quarterback.
We got spoiled for years.
Yeah, literally.
I remember this one time I stayed. It was a Friday night, and I stayed the night. I was the only one that stayed the night. It might have been during the summertime.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I woke up and I checked. There was a preseason game coming up.
Yeah.
And I checked.
It was like the Colts or something.
Yeah, I checked the tickets and they were $12. So I ran up the stairs. I was in the basement. I ran up all the stairs and I ran to his room.
At my house.
He was sleeping, and I knocked on his door and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "We're going to the Bills game." And he's like, "Okay."
Literally. I'm like, "Sure thing." I mean,
like,
the game was at like 7 o'clock anyway, and it was like 11 in the morning. So we're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
It was $12 for a fucking ticket. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, we're definitely going to this. What the hell? Yeah, I've been to a lot of Bills games. I've been to a few more than him, but most of the time we go together.
Yeah, usually we go together. You went to that playoff game last year. This is the first time I've been to a playoff game.
Yeah, I was at the Patriots game last year when it was like negative 10 degrees. That was so fucking sick.
And then I think you went to like a Browns game.
I went to a Browns game.
And like a Saints game or something.
Yeah, I've been to a Browns game, a Saints game, and a Jets. The first time the Jets and Bills did a color rush, when they first started color rushing.
Oh, yeah.
I did that. I went to that game.
Yeah, I forgot you went to that game, yeah.
I was in the lower bowl, but I was in the fucking end zone, so it sucked ass. But it was the game where they were like, colorblind people can't see this.
I mean, to be fair, green and red are literally like the two worst colorblind colors because they get mixed up really bad. But yeah, I think you've been to a couple more games than me.
The Browns game was kind of mean because I went. It was me, my dad, and my Uncle Pat, and we all went to the Browns game. We didn't tailgate because my parents are a little bit older than us, obviously, so we didn't really come super early. But we went we were able to go in the training facility, and like they had like little activities for kids.
Which we can literally see right from where we're standing.
Yeah, literally, it's like right there. The Ad Pro Sports right there. The Ad Pro Sports right there, facility, which I think it's been the Ad Pro Sports thing forever. And we went in there, and then we went and checked out the Ralph Wilson statue and all that shit. But so they had to buy my ticket later. So I sat in the 300s or something, and they were sitting in like the 200s. So I was just separate from them. I was like, it had to have been like my second year of high school, I think. I don't remember when it was. But, so I was just up in the stands by myself. It was kind of fucking mean.
It kind of sounds like a meme. Like, if you're by yourself, you just make random friends with the people around you. And
I got this, they were in the end zone. They were in the lower bowl end zone area. And I went down there with them before the game started, and Marquise Goodwin came up to us, and I have this really fucking sick picture of Marquise Goodwin right in front of me, and he's looking directly into my phone, and he has the blue visor on, It looks
Sick.
so sick. I have to find this picture. I think I might have posted it on Facebook, so I'll have to look. It might be on my Snapchat history too. I don't know. But yeah, he was looking directly into my fucking camera. Marquise Goodwin. What team is he even on now?
I don't know. He was on the 49ers for. I don't know if he's on a team anymore.
Is he retired? Is he gone?
I don't know if he's retired, but I don't know if he's on a team either. Oh well.
I don't remember. It's been quite a few years since Marquise Goodwin's been on the Bills, so.
Yeah, it's been a couple.
I always thought he was super good. I mean, he definitely was good after.
He's
he
a
left the
runner.
Bills,
He's
so.
a track star. That's for sure.
Now I'm falling asleep, and she's
Yeah,
calling
I
a
don't know.
cab.
We're gonna get copyright claimed for the song that's playing 200 feet away from us over here, probably.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this later because I don't know how this is gonna sound.
I think it's actually gonna sound okay, like you and I, but
Yeah.
I don't know what other random garbage it's picking up.
They have music playing back over here behind us, and then we have music playing way over there behind us. We have the 103 The Edge and the 97 Rock tents behind us over here, behind this van, this white van right here.
Yeah.
Literally right behind that
Yeah.
is the
Legitimately
the
on the
radio
other side,
stations.
there's a parking lot right there.
And then there's just some random tailgate going on down
yeah,
there.
like across the street, and they're really freaking plugging
they're
that music.
blasting
over there.
music.
They're blasting that shit. And also, we're
I
tailgating.
wonder if it's the bar. It might be the bar playing.
It might be. Yeah. Also, we're like tailgating. We're in a parking lot behind like a freaking auto shop. And we always park here because no one knows about it. There's all these people over here, and we're just standing over here talking to a phone. So they probably think we're like stupid,
Yeah, literally.
but oh well.
We're FaceTiming
Yeah,
Grandma.
but we're influencers and they're not. So I don't know. Whatever.
Fuck. Yeah, with our 0 view counter still, 12 minutes in.
I don't know.
The same thing. We do our 24-hour streams and nobody watches. We're just like, lol.
I mean, we got a couple of viewers last year. Actually, speaking of which, the end of January is the 24 Hours of Daytona, if you actually want to do that.
Is it a Saturday?
It's Saturday and Sunday. It's the same thing.
Saturday. It starts Saturday morning.
It starts Saturday at like 3 o'clock, I think, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it ends Sunday, 2:30.
That'll be good. If it's on a if it's like
It's
Saturday
Saturday
night to Sunday
Yeah,
night.
it's Saturday to Sunday.
Yeah, that's good then, because I work and I'm like, I will not be able to survive.
No,
if
yeah,
I do that.
it's a weekend, so you get time.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the 24-hour streams. They're so much fucking fun.
No, I enjoy doing it.
We get all the boys together, fucking meme out for 24 straight hours. For the boys, it's like 16 hours maybe. They're like,
Nah, for him and I though, we're like, yo, 24 hours straight,
have
which is reality like 26 hours
Yeah,
straight because
literally.
we have to get up early and set all that shit up. But it is what it is. All right, you keep the stream going. I'm gonna run over here and take a tinkle.
okay, I don't really know what to talk about. I'm pretty excited for this game. Like we said earlier, we were here last week, so we got the tailgate experience, but we didn't get to go in the stadium. If you've never been to a football game, and obviously if you're anywhere outside of Buffalo, you probably have never been to a fucking Bills game. But the energy and shit that you get going into one of those fucking things is insane. It's incredible, absolutely exhilarating. Fucking the craziest thing, like, I mean, we usually sit in the 300s. One, because the tickets are cheaper, and two, because shit's just so much better. You get the whole widespread view of everything, the field, the stands, and all that shit. You get the entire experience through the whole entire thing. It's just absolutely incredible. I have a piece of my hoodie stuck to my finger. But yeah, so I'm pretty fucking hyped. And it's playoff time, so it's guaranteed packed house. And it's just gonna be fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm super happy the Bills are like actually good now, because like every year, the last 3 or 4 years we've just been in the fucking playoffs. We gotta finally somehow hit that fucking Super Bowl. But sorry, I'm kind of almost drunk, so I'm kind of just rambling on weird. But Kyle's over there taking a piss. My beer's almost empty already. I have to have another one. I sucked this one down faster than the rest. They're only 15 minutes in, so
15 minutes. I mean, going by our podcast, that means we got 45 more minutes to go.
What's your battery level at? Does this kill your battery? No, it's
72.
not. 72.
My phone, as long as my phone does have the tickets on it, so we got to have a couple percent of battery just to get into the fucking game. But other than that, we should be good to go.
I mean, we started at 10 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, it was a little after, like quarter
I have
after.
a charger in my car.
Yeah, as long as I can plug my phone in for a little. My phone's okay on battery. It's kind of weird. Once it gets to like 50, then it kind of starts to do weird shit. Because it's a couple years old now, but it is what it is. But it'll be okay for this.
We could have used my phone, but for whatever reason, me and Kyle have the exact same phone company. The exact same service and plan, I assume, is the same plan.
Yeah, we both
unlimited
have
fucking
just
Verizon.
Unlimited everything.
Yeah, and my phone, there's probably going to be a duplicate. It'll say probably the same thing, but it'll be like 30 seconds long.
Probably.
I tried connecting on my phone and it wouldn't fucking connect for whatever reason. But yeah, so
my theory is that I have a 4G phone, he has a 5G phone, and there's not a whole lot of 5G around yet. So my phone is better to make a good connection, just because the 4G stuff is really built up. But it is what it is. We do what we got to do. But yeah, what time is it?
It is 10:31.
10:31.
So we still got 3 hours till the game.
And we've got a massive goose egg on viewers here, but we'll upload this to YouTube and we'll get a total of 3 viewers on here.
Hell yeah! Woo! And it'll all be me.
Pretty
it'll all
much.
be me rewatching it, checking it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I sound like a dumbass there.
Yeah. It's gonna be us talking and then it's in the background.
Yeah, hopefully.
Craziness,
Hopefully it
but
sounds pretty good. I don't know.
Hopefully it's not terrible. I think my phone will be okay.
And we're not super far away. I mean, we're right here.
We got this super ghetto setup where my phone is on Josh's bumper of his car, or the deck lid, the trunk cover of his car, leaned up against some Chips Ahoy and a goldfish bag. So we're having a great time over here. Oh yeah, dude, we're just highest quality, lamentable quality for sure, as you guys have come to know and love.
So, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. What is happening over there?
Yeah, I don't know. There's some crazy people are whooping and hollering over there. Whoop 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 whoop.
I was gonna say something. Damn. Oh, we hit 100 subscribers due to this guy. This guy here, he made some NASCAR
because
videos.
NASCAR, I guess NASCAR videos get views on YouTube.
Yeah,
apparently.
so
I don't fucking know.
We had like 55 subscribers, I think. It was like friends and family, and then random people all like
just random. Because you would post shit on like Discord or whatever, and random people would watch it and subscribe.
And so we had like 55 subscribers for like a year straight. Ooh, sorry, I had to burp. And
you had to burp.
And Kyle made these NASCAR videos. They're just like random fucking things that happen.
Random NASCAR moments 2022. Watch it, like and subscribe.
Whoop whoop whoop. We gotta check that out later.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's the same parking lot. When we pulled in here, we were like, oh, there's all those people over there. And like somehow we've been coming to this spot to tailgate for years, and we never noticed all those
people. It's gotta be
over there.
new. It's gotta be fucking new.
So I don't know.
And yeah, so anyway, Kyle makes these NASCAR videos, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll probably get a few views on that. And then he just randomly gets like 23,000
No, it
views.
just randomly blew up. Like between, I mean, I just uploaded the other one a couple days ago, but between the first two, we have 30,000 views between those two videos. Like, I don't.
Kyle's carrying the channel.
I don't know what I don't know what I
did.
did. I just watched NASCAR and take notes on it. Well, it's because I had the idea of making these videos, so I was like, let me write down random things that I think would be, interesting in this video.
Half a year in the making.
A whole year in the making, because it was from February to November. And then I guess it actually worked out. I don't know.
So I guess that's a yearly thing for Kyle now. Because
if you NASCAR fans are watching this, you better be, because you subscribe to the channel, because it's called Lamentable Podcast. We kind of do a podcast here, guys.
Even though we take like 9-month-long breaks every few episodes.
We've taken like a 14-month-long break at this point.
I keep moving for some reason, so every time I move, there's like a 9-month wait before we can even think about doing another podcast. Because my house is just still has boxes and shit in it.
We kind of set up a podcast room, but we've just been not recording them.
I painted the walls in the one spare room I have in my house, and then that's it. Just like, yep, I painted some walls. It's got a pretty cool design. I'm sure it'll. I mean, once we get shit figured out and all that, we'll get it fucking finally start doing it. Our main issue is every time we do a podcast, it literally just has a fucking difficulties every single time.
Always technical difficulties.
Either with the audio, with the video, my camera turning off.
I don't think we've had a single podcast without any technical difficulties. We've made 30-something of them. I think every single one of them. Every single one of them has had a video issue, an audio issue, or both. It's actually like impressive. I don't know how we do it, but we did.
Then I have, the one that I did, the first one we did with the GoPro didn't have any issues. No, the GoPro did turn off. The GoPro overheated during the. I bought the GoPro.
We're super unlucky.
$390. This little GoPro package that came with the little fucking things and all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be sick. We can just film in 4K and all that.
Yeah.
Fucking shuts off mid fucking podcast.
It's because GoPros are weird about that stuff. But it's actually a good camera because it's a GoPro.
Yeah, it's actually.
But it's weird about being like actually like recording. Not, I don't know. It's stupid. One day will be full professional quality.
Someday.
Maybe
if we hit like 100,000 subscribers and we get that monetary value.
Yeah.
Which I'm not expecting ever, so I'm not worried about it. This is more like when I'm like 80 years old and I'm showing my grandkids this video right now. Literally? I'm like, that's us retards at the fucking...
No, like literally that's exactly what it is. I can't wait till I'm super old and I go back and I just watch these videos and I'm like, damn, I was a loser. But, oh well. At least I'm having fun.
We show our future wives. We're like, oh yeah, we made these videos when we were in our 20s. Yep. Yeah, we were ripping.
We were ripping.
I like how...
Woo! Bill's Mafia over here. Can't see it. Maybe you can hear it. I don't know.
RV went by. You can definitely hear the horn. RV went by. People were hanging out the windows. But, I lost my train of thought. We've been making we've actually had this channel for like 4 years now, which is actually crazy.
Yeah.
So it literally all started. I used to be a really big fan of Joe Rogan podcast, and I was like,
dude got canceled, Josh.
That
means we're gonna get canceled, dude.
I was like, I want to have a podcast. That'd be kind of memey. Like I never like.
That's the problem. Is everybody has a podcast.
Yeah, it's like the most saturated thing in the world. In order to have a popular podcast, you have to be like famous or actually knowledgeable in like some kind of topic that's very specific.
Yeah.
Or like murder mystery or like crimes and all that shit.
Or NASCAR.
Super popular stuff like that.
Super popular in NASCAR. That's never been in the same sentence.
But so I was like, yeah, I want to start a podcast. And our one buddy Nick, he worked at a bar, so we went to his bar one night.
Yeah.
And they were closing.
It was the last day the bar was open.
Yeah, so everything was just free.
So he let us in. We were, I don't know how old we were at the time, 19 or 20. And he was the bartender working that night, and we're his friends. So he's like, yeah, whatever, I'll give you guys drinks all night. We don't care. And then we came back to my house and we recorded the first ever podcast, Who's That Boy? Which is, I think that's still our most viewed podcast, probably because it's the oldest one.
Yeah, literally. And so we went into his basement, and I went to the liquor store. I don't remember why I specifically went there.
What's going on here, boys?
We're just filming a little video, a little podcast video. And let's take a leak.
No. There's nothing going on over there. Don't worry about that.
And so I went to the liquor store for whatever reason, and I bought I probably bought like Jack or something or whatever. But for whatever reason, they were having this clearance sale, and there were these bottles of jalapeno lime vodka.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, it was like
buy one get one for a penny.
Yeah, it was really stupid, and that shit was awful.
It was so bad.
It was so bad.
I'm pretty sure I bought 3 of them, or 4 of them, or something.
Yeah, because they were a penny, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, and
we're stupid. We're like 19, like I said, so we don't give a shit. We're like garbage alcohol. Yeah, let's get drunk.
Well, I had to have been 21 then, because I went to the liquor store.
You might have been. Well, if you were, then I was like 20. I can't remember when this was. I know I wasn't legal age. Nick might have been at the time. I don't know. He gave me free beer that day, though. So
yeah, literally. Cool. And so we got these bottles of this shitty jalapeno vodka, and we tried it on the first podcast. It was terrible. It was like,
it was really bad.
I could see why they were selling it for buy one, get one for a penny.
One day I'm going to go back and like listen to all of those and be like, yeah, it makes sense.
And I'm almost positive it all got like thrown away because we left it in Kyle's basement, and his mom was probably like, "What the fuck is this?"
No, yeah, we like left because we didn't want to drink it. Like I said, we were stupid kids, and we like hid it. And I think my mom found it, and even she was like,
"Jalapeno, fuck that!"
No, like what?
It was name brand too. It was Svedka. It was
Svedka. Yeah, it was garbage. Don't buy that. I don't think they even make that shit
They had
anymore.
pallets and pallets.
Definitely do not buy that shit.
It was sitting right in front of the door, and I was like, "That's a pretty good deal, free liquor."
I gotta fix my hat now because I fucked it up.
But yeah. So we filmed our first podcast. I bought this headset I bought a computer headset from Walmart,
and it was like $10.
It was like $10. It was a little over-the-ear headset with a microphone on it, and then we also used a Guitar Hero mic.
Guitar Hero mic. Man.
Oh my God.
Lamentable for sure.
It was just, and we got a pizza. We ordered a pizza during the podcast, and it showed up halfway through, and we were just sitting in these chairs, sitting at a plastic folding table in his basement. We do have a viewer.
No, that's why I clicked on that. They're probably gonna leave now because we acknowledged.
Yeah, like, oh shit, they saw me. But yeah, that was the birth of the Lamentable podcast saga.
Who's that boy?
And that was 3 or 4 years ago now.
I can't even remember now.
So, and we've done so much shit that we haven't documented on the channel because it's mostly my fault.
There's some things, no, because we went to that concert in Kentucky and we recorded a ton of it and somehow we lost all that footage.
I lost the camera.
I have no idea what happened to any of that footage.
I let my dad borrow the video camera that I used for that, and the card that I used to film all that shit was in that camera that I let my dad borrow. I asked my dad about it a couple months back because I wanted to find that footage, and he told me he still has it, so I have to just somehow get it back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's probably still on there somewhere.
But if he still has that card, that's literally found footage, and I'm gonna meme super hard because I literally have never watched that footage. We filmed it all, and then it was just in my bag for like a bunch of months, and then I don't think my dad went on a hunting trip or something, and he wanted to film stuff, and I don't think he even used it. I think he just had it. So that was the OG camera that I had.
Yeah.
It was literally like one of those flip out, like the ones you hold like this and the screen flips out and you hold it and you like film like that.
Was that the same camera we used on the first couple podcasts, or was it even a earlier?
No. I don't think we used it for that yet.
Because the first couple podcasts, you bought a camera that was actually supposed to be for like pictures. Because for whatever reason, there's like some weird tax distinction.
It's the UK. It's the
There's
UK's
some weird
fault.
tax distinction between like photo cameras and video cameras, and to make it a photo camera, it can't record more than 30 minutes. So we had this photo camera, but we were trying to record hour-long podcasts.
So it would shut off halfway through,
and then I
had to get up and restart it.
Yeah.
But it's some kind of tax thing. In the UK, video cameras are significantly more expensive than regular cameras. So we literally just had this I didn't know this was a thing. I had to look it up because I was like, why the fuck will this not record more than 30 minutes at a time? And then I figured that all out. We talked about it in another podcast at one point.
I'm sure we talked about it like 2 years ago.
But I ended up buying a GoPro because I was like, a GoPro is a video camera.
It's true.
But now the GoPro overheats if you use it more than like 40 minutes at a time. So, yeah. Maybe someday I'll make enough money to buy like an actual video camera.
Well, one day we'll be rich because of YouTube.
Yeah.
So we won't have to worry about it. Oh, we lost our one viewer.
Yeah.
Rip.
They were like, this is boring as fuck. What are they talking about?
Could have left a comment and actually engaged us in the chat.
Like, yo, bro, what are you guys talking about? You're retarded, lol.
Can't say that. Guess we're gonna get canceled.
You can say that. Fucking Wubby says it.
True. I mean, we're already.
Yeah, nobody's gonna see this anyway.
Well, I'm not even. We're already like demonetized because we say, "Hey, you fucking pricks!" in the first 5 seconds
We
of
didn't say
every
it this
single.
time. We didn't
That's
say it
true.
this time.
I just said it now though, so I guess we're demonetized
No,
now.
it's in the first 5 minutes, so we're good.
Oh,
So
we're ripping then. Let's go.
because advertisers don't watch past 5 minutes apparently. Yeah, so there's
Nobody watches past
this
5
new
minutes. That's
this
why.
new rule on YouTube where it's like if you swear at all, pretty much that's basically what it is, like at all. You get demonetized or half monetized or whatever the fuck. And Moist Critical and a bunch of other YouTubers talked about it. And obviously we open our podcast with, "Hey, you fucking pricks," which is like the first like literal second of the video. And so now we can't do that. So we have to figure out some kind of new intro. If I can come up with an idea or something, and maybe I'll go on Fiverr and have someone make an intro for us or something, but or maybe we might even be able to make our own. Just make some kind of like 10-second song or something. That'd be kind of memey.
The sky do kind of be blue out here. See that?
Holy shit! Whoa, dude! Holy fuck! We haven't seen the sky in fucking
well,
forever.
dude, it's crazy. I mean, this is classic Bill's tailgate, though. It's snow on the ground. What else are you going to do?
We had like
20-something
almost
degrees outside.
2.5 weeks straight of no sun.
Yeah.
Literally no sun at all. And we see blue. There's still no sun, but we see blue skies.
Works for me.
So, yeah, so I totally forgot what we were talking about. I'm gonna eat
We
some
weren't talking
snacks.
about anything. Josh is grabbing some snacks. We got the whole spread out here.
The frozen pepperoni and salami. It's looking
Josh and I, we came out here last week, like we said, for
We got some boogers showing
Oh,
up
we
there.
do? Oh. Oh, nice. Anyway, I can't even see anymore, but I guess I'm good. Anyway, yeah, so we were out here last week for the game and we tailgated. Our bro came out here with us. He had his girlfriend. She bought him some tickets and she went all out.
Yeah.
She got all the crazy, like, full on, like, name brand stuff. Like,
Yeah, we're too poor for that.
what?
But we still have it because nobody ate anything.
Yeah, no, they didn't eat it. So, hey,
We got
we'll
the
take it.
goldfish and the cookies and
Yeah, the goldfish and the cookies that we're using as a camera stand right now.
Yeah, and we got some cereal bars, some Sour Patch Kids, some Lay's chips, and some popcorn. Not bad. Not a bad spread. Not a bad spread. And then I bought this fucking this snack tray party thing from Tops, and I assumed it would have had cheese in it, but it's just fucking pepperoni and salami and crackers, which kind of sucks.
You didn't
but
read the fine print.
whatever. Oh well.
Rookie mistake for sure.
That's all they had was that one or the small one, and I was like, the small one's not gonna do anything. So
True. Very true.
now, I'm kind of triggered. I mean, it has a fuck ton of meat, but why is there no cheese? Where the
All
fuck's
the
the
meat.
cheese?
Got the pepperoni, the salami, the crackers for sure.
The cheese would be the cheapest part. Put the
Yeah,
fucking cheese
literally.
in it. Why do you even make one with only meat?
Tops be like, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, you put. He said.
I hear Limp Bizkit.
I do too. It's those people across the street over there.
No, it's over there.
Is it? Josh and I are vibing for sure.
Next bet is to stay away, motherfucker.
It's just one of those days. They're playing break stuff. So that means
The
Josh and
camera
I...
definitely can't pick this up either, so we're just like.
No, they
eating.
can't. So, yeah, him and I just look like we're stupid, but it is what it is. Take him to the Matthews Bridge.
I'm impressed, honestly.
I'm impressed as well. Because Josh and I are usually the only people who play Limp Bizkit.
A lot of times,
Because everyone else acts like being a fan of Limp Bizkit is a bad thing because they're losers. I don't know what their problem is, but whatever.
a lot of times whenever we go places or we do something, I'm like, oh, I bet we're the first people to ever play Limp Bizkit here.
True.
I say that a lot.
We do say that a lot.
And I forget that Limp Bizkit was like the biggest band.
Yeah, I mean,
ever
they
for a
literally,
while.
they were popular like 25 years ago, so like probably did happen.
We went
but...
to, what was it? Some war castle.
Yeah, it
like-
was
Old Fort.
Fort Ticonderoga.
Yeah, Fort Ticonderoga.
Which was one of like the U.S. Revolutionary War like forts. So like one of the first places where like American history was made.
And we were doing some tour, and we were following his parents around. But at some point, we were like, "Let's go over there."
Yeah, we just walked away.
We just walked away from the tour, and we went down in this little area.
Yeah, this little like back area.
And there was like an alleyway in between the two buildings, and we were just. It was like a little like a bridge with like a little like creek that had no water in it. And I just started playing Limp Bizkit. I was like, I bet we're the first people to ever play Limp Bizkit.
We probably, honestly, at that spot, we probably were. But I remember saying, we were like, yo, if we go back 200 years ago, like, you know, when the Revolutionary War was happening, and we just played this shit, those dudes, it would have been over. Like, the British wouldn't have even had a chance. They were like, yo, this is the craziest shit we've ever heard.
We would have got the blood flowing good.
Oh, for sure. Limp Bizkit still gets my blood flowing to this day. I don't think there's ever a day when it's going to not, to be honest with you.
Yes. So, yeah. Buffalo Bills versus Miami. We should blow them out of the water.
We should. The the Dolphins are starting their third string quarterback.
Yeah. Both their starting quarterbacks are dead. Well, not dead, but
yeah, I mean, Tua's had way more concussions than.
Take a picture of us.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
You want it this way or this way?
That way.
Josh is over here taking a picture.
So you can get the road toga.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to get that. There we go.
That's better.
Very nice. There you go.
Thank you.
That's it. Oh, you're gonna get a ton of likes on Instagram for that one.
Hell yeah. But Miami.
Limp Bizkit, something I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Bills versus Miami.
Yeah. Skylar Thompson. He's starting for the Dolphins.
Who the fuck is that?
Some random dude. I don't know.
Who the fuck is Skylar Thompson?
Tua got his head scrambled many more times than he should have ever.
So there's a
Teddy Bridgewater got his arm destroyed. Or I don't even know what his problem is anymore.
The Bills should absolutely demolish the Dolphins today. They still have other good receivers, whatever, but they've been playing like absolute horseshit for the last like 6-7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Bills should win.
Yeah, they had like a 4 or 5 game losing streak, and then they beat the Jets just to barely squeak into the playoffs. Like,
so
wow, good for you guys. You guys really
either we're gonna win drastically, perfectly fine, with no sweat on our brow at all, or Skylar Thompson's gonna become the greatest QB in NFL history.
Yeah, it's gonna be the dumbest upset.
And they're gonna go all the way to the Super Bowl. Whoever beats us in the playoffs better win the fucking Super Bowl, because we deserve that shit hard.
Pretty much, yeah. The Bills are gonna win. Should win. They're the best team. I think a lot of people. I mean, they've been the favorite all year. I don't know why people are surprised, but they still are.
They had some like NFL on Fox like voting thing, and the most popular like outcome that people want for the Super Bowl is Bills 49ers.
I think it's like the betting. It's the betting odds.
Yeah.
The best betting odds are Bills 49ers, I think, for the Super Bowl.
Which would be pretty sick. That would be a really sick Super Bowl, I think. I know the 49ers are pretty good, but I haven't really heard anything about them all year. But they're like just as good.
The thing with the 49ers is they're basically the same type of team they've been for the past couple of years, which has actually made the playoffs and made it to the Super Bowl a couple times. But they've lost, but now they have a rookie quarterback that they drafted in the 7th round and was like one of literally the last picks in the draft, which is kind of funny. And he's
Trey Lance.
No, it was
the other one.
Trey Lance started the season and got injured. He got injured very early on,
like the second game of the season.
Yeah, and then Garoppolo played most of the year, and then he got injured too. So they pulled in their 3rd string, which was Mr. Irrelevant, I think, which means you're the last pick in the draft, and he's actually been decent, which is a surprise. It almost makes you think why they even wasted that pick on Jalen, or not, I almost said Jalen Hurts, but Trey Lance. But it is what it is. Oh well. Bills by $1 billion, you know what I mean?
For real. The Bills should have an easy game this week. My concern is next week. More than likely, we're playing the Bengals, and the Bengals are really good.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on who wins, and obviously the Bills have to win for that to happen, but
Right.
kind of expecting that to happen. I think anybody with half a brain expects that to happen, unless you're a Dolphins fan, which...
Then you have no brain.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah, the last night was the Chargers versus the Jaguars.
Yeah.
And the Chargers went up 27 in the first quarter.
They were up by 27 points, and they still lost to the Jaguars.
Yeah, so the Jaguars fought back the rest of the fucking game, and it ended up being 31-30. It is the third biggest comeback in NFL history.
Behind the Bills, well, in playoffs. In the
playoffs, yeah.
Which was the Bills, and then the second, I can't even remember who the second one was, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the most, I think more than obvious, I can't say obviously, but the highest
Obviously.
odds are the Bills playing the Bengals next week.
Yeah.
And the Bengals are scary as fuck, so. But
I mean, the Bengals are a good team. Obviously, they were in the Super Bowl last year.
I mean, I thought the Bengals were going to shit the bed this year. They started off the season pretty shitty, but they picked it up and they got back in last year's shape, if not a little bit better. So it's going to be a little bit tough. I'm hoping Kansas City loses on some fluke so we don't have to play them again. But 41, holy shit!
I was just trying to make sure my percentage. Probably should cut it a little short. Just to
Yeah.
make sure.
I got a charger in my car too, so. But yeah, so hopefully
we're at 40 minutes, so get it to 45, 50 will be good.
we'll see how that all goes and if the Bills can pull it off. More than likely not. Just how the Bills go. It's Buffalo football. That's how we be. But I'm really rooting for a fucking Bills Super Bowl, even if we're in it. If we lose, sure, we fucking made it. That means next year we go again. And then the next year, let's do another 4 years in a row, baby.
4 years
Fuck.
in a row. That's all they got to do.
And maybe win 2 out of the 4 this time. Who
Just
fucking
fucking
knows?
win one of them. It don't even matter.
Right?
The fucking city of Buffalo is gonna fucking
Yeah,
rebuild itself. It's actually gonna be so bad. Instead of destroying the city, they're just gonna rebuild the city. So
Yeah, so if we can get at least
playing
one Super
football
Bowl,
over there.
we have to get 2-1 at least with the current people we have. With the current guys we have, fucking Diggs, fucking all the O-line that we have. I mean, the O-line's been,
It's been over the place. I mean, Josh has bailed them out a lot. If they sell, I mean, the Bills do have a good O-line. They just need to stay healthy, and they've been kind of
That's our
not
main issue.
Staying
We're
healthy.
not
That's
staying
kind
healthy.
of the problem. Yeah.
But our best chance of making the Super Bowl is like within the next 5 years.
I mean, my opinion, as long as you have Josh Allen, like, you're going to be competitive. Josh Allen is such a, it doesn't fucking matter what team Josh is on. He's going to fucking ball out. Like, the dude is so,
And they were talking about it on the
crazy.
radio. The people over here tailgating had the 550 WGR on.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how
Talk radio.
all the other quarterbacks, well, not all of them, but Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes have been to a Super Bowl. Well, Kansas City's been to 2. Pat Mahomes has been to 2 of them. And they have Super Bowl appearances, and Josh Allen hasn't. But Josh Allen, on paper, is better in the playoffs than Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. Besides the Super Bowl, obviously, 'cause we didn't get there. But, I don't know. It's weird because the NFL is garbage, but the same, 5 teams are super good the last 2 years. Obviously, because nobody's leaving the teams and they're getting more people, but I don't know. We got to be getting there at least at some point here soon.
They'll get there. It's like, will they win? I mean, my prediction before the season even started was the Bills will make the Super Bowl. If they win, who knows? Because the Super Bowl is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Stupid shit can happen.
The Bengals, if we can beat the Bengals, here's what I said last year, because the Super Bowl last year was Kansas City versus the Bengals. And,
No, it was the Bengals versus the Rams.
Bengals Rams. And
and the Rams have been garbage this year.
Yeah, literally.
They went all in to win last year, and they did it, which great for them. But now they are just fucked for the next 10 years, literally.
But it was the Bills Kansas City AFC Championship game, and we lost on the coin flip. The rule change that they did this year.
They changed the rule for the coin. I mean, overtime, I guess, but the coin flip specifically.
But I thought to myself, I mean, the entire offseason, obviously, if we beat that Chiefs in that game, we were going to the Super Bowl. And we probably would have won the Super Bowl. Because the Bengals were good last year, but they weren't as good as they were, or as good as they are right now.
The Bengals are actually a better team this year than they were last
literally.
year.
The Bengals looked super beatable to the Bills last year. So if we would have won and gotten that touchdown on the coin flip, we would have fucking definitely beat out the Bengals for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so that kind of sucks. But
it is what it is. Sports be like that sometimes.
Josh Allen's here for another 4 fucking years at least, so
Josh Allen's going to be here forever.
Hopefully. I really hope so. Their Bills are not going to want to get rid of him, I can tell you that.
Here's the thing about Josh, because his whole, he went to junior college, and there's that thing about he emailed 100-something schools.
1,000.
Yeah. He tried to get a spot on any college team he could, and Wyoming was one of the few teams that actually was yeah, we'll take you. And it's the same thing. It's the Bills, they used a first-round pick. They used the 7th overall pick on Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen is committed to Buffalo.
Yeah.
He knows that organization, and obviously the city believes in him.
They fucking love the hell out of him.
I think he legitimately is really happy to be here because he knows there's so much support behind him. He's glad to be in a spot where people are glad to have him, and obviously he's such a fucking great player.
An underrated player at that. Even now, even after all these 4 years he's been with the league with us, he's still super underrated. Oh, Josh Allen, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But he's pulled off. I mean, yeah, we've lost some games, whatever. There's been some close games.
I mean,
it's the NFL. Anything can happen any given Sunday. Literally any given Sunday.
That's exactly what they say. Any given Sunday, some stupid random bullshit can happen. A ball bounces one random way, and then
that's the game. Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
But Josh Allen has proved his worth for sure. Playoffs almost every year he's been here, except his first year. I think maybe we didn't make it.
Yeah, literally his first year.
And literally with the receivers we have, our defense is fucking nuts.
And Matt Milano, though.
Yeah, for real. Cookie boy go hard. And I think this year, next couple years at least, we're going to the fucking Super Bowl. Win or lose, going to the Super Bowl itself is going to be a fucking insane deal.
Oh, yeah.
And we're getting to the point where it's a given to get in the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs no matter what. Sure, we have a great team. We have to get over that AFC Championship game and get into the Super Bowl. That's the only thing we haven't gone to the fucking Super Bowl yet. It was fucking incredible. Last year during that Kansas City game, I was watching it on a not so official stream.
Not
per
official,
se.
no.
And for whatever reason, my internet started acting up at the end, with 2 minutes left. So I was watching through the game thread on Reddit, and so I don't know if we turned the ball over or something. Something happened where the Chiefs got the ball back. And I was like, damn, I can't believe it. There was a minute left or something like that. I was like, I can't believe we gave them the fucking ball back.
I don't think they turned it over. I honestly
It was before the 4 touchdowns in a row. It was before we got to it looked like we were going to lose the game. And then we got the ball back, and I was like, oh my fucking God. And then we scored that touchdown with 13 seconds left. I still didn't, the internet was still fucked up. So I was looking at it. I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck did we do? Oh my God, holy shit. And then it finally started working while they were in that break at the 13 seconds. And it finally started working. I was like, oh my fucking God, I can't believe it. And then I watched the Chiefs just march down the field, and I was like, damn.
No, yeah, I was working, I was delivering pizzas at this local company. Oh, I'm at %, so we got to cut it short pretty soon. But, I was working, and we had the TV set up because the owner of the restaurant is a big Bills fan, so I'm watching it, and like the couple people that were there, they're not even football fans. So I'm watching it, and I watched the last couple of fucking drives. Obviously, there's the 4 touchdowns, and I'm like, oh my god, they might like squish the fish. That's what I like. That's what I like to
Dolphins.
see,
Yeah,
Ricardo.
let's go. Fuck the Dolphins.
No, they scored that touchdown. I was like, oh wow, that's awesome. And I kept watching it, and then I had to wash some dishes because it's a restaurant. And I came back over, and the Chiefs scored, and I was like, holy shit. And then I came back down, and the Bills scored in a couple more plays, and I was like, are the Bills actually gonna win this game? And then they tied it up, and it was the 13 seconds, and I'm like, no fucking way. And then it went to overtime, and I was like, well, it's over, and I walked away. That was sad.
It was really sad.
But because of that, I fully believe the Bills are due a playoff miracle.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
Obviously, it's probably not going to be today because, it's the Dolphins.
It's the Dolphins.
If it's going to happen, it's going to be like the AFC Championship game. Turn on Extreme Battery Saver. Okay, so we're kind of at the end. It's at 10%. I'm going to have to plug my phone in pretty soon, so we're probably going to have to cut it short.
Yeah.
We're at 50 minutes now, which is about a podcast length here.
Yeah, we usually do about an hour.
Thank you, Ricardo, for showing up.
Yeah,
You're
for
the one
real.
person who
He's
left
the
a
one
comment.
guy.
Thank you.
It is 11:06, so we still got 2 hours to hang
Yeah.
out and jam out. I got the Singletary jersey on.
Yeah, I got the Greg Rousseau jersey on.
And so we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be
Been
having a
chilling
blast
for sure.
Thanks for being here with us if you were.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching if you did. Thank you for 100 subscribers.